And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
If you like Disney, Marvel, or Star Wars, you can check out my podcast. I do my podcast once a week. I talk about Disney, I talk about Star Wars, and I talk about a lot of Marvel because I'm a big Marvel fan. So if you like all those things, you can check out my podcast on Spotify at Magical and Marvelous.
Good evening, students. Coach Millette here checking in with the Falcon Flight Path. Just a reminder, headphones of any kind are not allowed during school hours. God bless.
Welcome to the LCSN Soapbox. Today we are talking about faithfulness. Of course, we've had, the themes of the fruits of the Spirit, and this week's theme is faithfulness. So we're going to be talking about, faithfulness in sports. So I'll go first. One player that I could think of, because faithfulness doesn't even have to be with God either. It could be, everywhere. So one player that I could think of is Damian Lillard. He's still playing right now. He plays for the Portland Trail Blazers. And he's been playing since I think it was 2011 or 2009, my fault. The same year as Stephen Curry was drafted. And he's been there since day one. He's never left. He's never traded. He's never said that he wanted to leave. And, even Steph Curry, too. He hasn't left ever.
Yeah, speaking about Steph Curry, he talks about God in all of his interviews, and he has a cross tattooed on him, and he's a very good Christian to look at.
Yeah, another Christian that you could look at is, not many, I know America is not really soccer watching sport, but there's a soccer player named, he has a funny name because it sounds like Kaka, but it's Kaka, it's kind of funny.
Like a bird.
He's very faithful to Jesus, and he was one of the best players in the world ever. So his name was Kaka, and there was a goal that he scored, I think against Inter Milan. He scored a goal, and he took off his jersey, and under the jersey it said, "I belong to Jesus, bro."
Oh, that's
in
sick.
front of everybody.
In front of everybody.
Millions of people watching.
Did he get fined for it or anything?
I think so.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it.
It's worth it.
So yeah, it was a really special moment. It's one of the most popular celebrations in all of sports.
It's crazy. Speaking about faithfulness, Ryan Garcia.
The boxer.
Yeah, he's 24-0, 18 knockouts. I mean, he's good. So he always talks about God in his interviews and prays when he's in the ring before the fight. So he's constantly trying to, talk about God in a lot of his interviews and stuff, and get people to, he just wants the word to be spread.
Yeah, that's good because sports is a really it's a subject where it's very diverse. For example, you have a lot of cultures, a lot of religions, a lot of people, and the problem with sports is that there's so many people watching and playing that one religion being showed off is a problem for the actual. For example, when Kaká scored that goal, he got fined because they play in Europe where there's hundreds and thousands of people who are Muslim, Jewish, Buddhist, all those different religions. It's gonna be hard to spread the word like that, but you just gotta be brave.
And a lot of other sports too. You get fined for talking about any religion because they don't want the people to think there's a certain sport their sport shows a certain religion.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's only one true religion. So if you're gonna do it right.